please tell the story about how you took over from your father and about your trip to Cape Town. Please, please, Clementine, please, I'm begging publicly, I'm begging.
But she's a natural storyteller.
She's wonderful.
You do it so well.
Right. Chin, are you ready?
Almost.
You're on camera. But you're going to be able to include this video in your thesis. Okay? Please, folks, Jerome, Christina, Theo, any videos that we take this morning, you can include in your thesis, right? Because Jack, as Clementine knows, has been talking a great deal about the importance of including video clips in our theses, in writing about our work. All right. Okay. Right, when you're ready.
Thank you for this opportunity. I am Clementine Yeni, coming from Port Shepstone, down the Natal South Coast. My research topic is the role of education in land restitution, redistribution, and restriction as a means of individual, group, and national empowerment through land reforms. The motive behind my study was the fact that I lived in Marburg, where my parents lived under threat when they were to be moved away, when they were to be dispossessed of their land. So my father was in the Land Restitution Committee. He was trying to help the community to be empowered in order to speak out for what really belongs to them. So according to our African tradition, land ownership is claimed because of the stories we have about the piece of land and the bones of our forefathers. As the title here reads thus, the bones of our forebears are the title deeds of our land. In this world system, it's not enough to talk about the land, the bones that are in the land. We must have a piece of a paper written to prove that something belongs to you in a true sense. So this is the Marburg mission where I was born, and my parents were colonized by the arrival of the missionaries, the German missionaries, in that Lutheran church, in such a way that I was given the name Clementine. And I'm sure my parents didn't know the meaning of that word. But I was fortunate enough to read about the meaning of the names in one of my colleagues' thesis. My name means merciful, which of course describes me. So, being a member of that community, it's easier for me to get the stories of land loss from the old ladies, because they trust me to open up even with critical things that happened during that time. It was not easy during those times to speak out about your concerns, more especially about the land issues. So the only platform, the social where they had the social gatherings, it was at the weddings, when they sang songs of concern about the loss of their land. I'll request my colleagues to help me sing the song, which was sung to the Prime Minister of those days, who was Botha. So we sang at the weddings to voice our concern, and the facial expression didn't show that we were concerned or we were angry about the loss of our land. We had to smile because it was a wedding. What a contradiction. You must show your pain and anger while you have to smile as though everything was okay. So I'll request my colleagues to help me sing the song. Jelanu pota nina, jelanu pota, ayegele izweloba. Jelanu pota nina, jelanu pota, ayegele izweloba. Izweloba ba we baba, izweloba, izweloba we baba, izweloba. Nobody could see that you are fighting for something that you lost. When you have to laugh, and there is a bride and a groom walking steadily, and the women ululating like that. So that was the only platform. And the message could not be clear to the people who were supposed to get the message. So the workshop I attended from Thursday helped me a great deal, because the issue of the energy that drives our values has to be taken cognizance of. So the issue of land is still on, and we are not yet given the title deed. We are still awaiting that. I intended dealing with this community and the Gwahlongwa community. But as I speak to the old lady, she will tell me the bid she knows and refer me to another community member. Once I go to that one, she will also refer me to the other community member. So the snowball sampling took its course. The role of education plays a role in that, because even the school, the learners, because of the HIV/AIDS pandemic, they have to leave the place they were born to go and live with the other relatives, and it's hard for them to catch up with the lessons at school because of the traumatic experiences of losing their parents. So they had to leave the graves of their forefathers, of their parents, go to live with the grannies. The grannies died, somebody else had to take them. So it's not easy for them, they are traumatized. So my father was among the prominent members of the community. He was also a school teacher and worked with the other community members to get the land restituted. So the old ladies I spoke with, whenever I meet them, because they told me their stories, and whatever movement takes place, they feel, oh, it's because of that lady. So I'm valued as an important person in the community. Thank you very much.
Oh, lovely.
Would you like to go next, Mr. Gomez?
Yeah.